Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot. This is for October 28th through the 31st. Happy early Halloween. As you guys may be aware of, but if you are new to the channel, then you probably will not be aware of this. So if you are new and feel guided to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit it twice though, so that you can be notified, that little bell, of future uploads, because I upload quite frequently. Weeklies, weekends, and monthlies as well. I'm already started on November. Some of them have been posted and the rest are coming this weekend. So, in celebration of Halloween, as you can see, I'm in my Halloween zombie wear. For the weekend for October, I've been using the Zombie Tarot deck. I'm going to end all of our weeklies with the Zombie Tarot deck. We're going to start off with some Oracle cards. How this typically goes out is that I will do a collective on the Oracle cards for the fire signs, and then I'm going to break out into each individual fire sign and then do a collective healing at the end. So if you want to get straight to it, you can go right to your timestamp, but definitely listen to the collective first because it's a continuation, okay? So more messages for you. So here we go. Let's get started. As always, guys, utilize your own intuition. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And remember, if it doesn't resonate for you, it's okay. It just means that this reading wasn't for you, okay? It means it was for other people. All right, calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters to what messages our fire signs need to hear. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What messages do we have for the end of October? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for the last week of October? Time's always fluid, so some of this may have happened in the past or even in the present, but I'm pulling in this energy. We'll see. Here we go. Mending, go the distance, soulmates. Some of you are mending a relationship and are going forward towards it, okay? So mending is all about, to me, when I see these two girls, it is mending a relationship. I strongly believe this is a partnership, especially with a soulmate. So this is a soulmate that you're dealing with. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean this has to be in love. This could be a family member, a close friend, whichever resonates for you. But know that this mending is happening quickly, okay? It's going towards this, all right? It's going towards some kind of an apology, okay? You might have a person in your life going to apologize or try to fix something, or it might be you, vice versa. But there's this feeling of like a rush of fixing a situation, okay? Working together, coming together. Yeah, I definitely feel that. It's definitely a change though. I mean, we got a 41 here, which comes down to a 5. I just noticed the face in here. So this is almost like a divine timing is coming in there. You might have just the universe watching out for this, okay? Watching things come in play. All right, let's start with the zombie deck. We are going to start with the sign of Aries. Let's get started with Aries. Gonna shuffle real quick. More shuffle and we'll get started. Move these cards over here since we look at them. All right, Aries, welcome. What messages do we have for Aries? What do they need to know? What messages? Page of Wands just flew out. What messages do we need to know? I usually stop when the first card pulls out, but that really fell out. Here we go. All right, so you have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Wands. Woo! How much more fire energy do we need, Aries? The 3 of Wands. I shuffled these really good, okay? We have the... Wow. I cannot believe this, and I really shuffled these cards. Really shuffled these cards. That's unbelievable. Okay, we have the Emperor here with the 5 of Wands, okay? We have so many Wands cards here, and these were shuffled ridiculously. All right, so this is definitely your energy for sure, okay? So we have the Hermit, and we have the 9 of Wands. Wow, how much more energy do we have here? All right, well, we're starting with, this was reversed, okay? The Queen of Cups, okay? Now, this is about having emotions turned off, okay? Something being cut off. That's the energy that I feel. I told you something was not feeling very good about this, okay? Not in a level of like, not in a level of something like horrific. I just feels like the energy is that somebody has cut off, whether that's you or another individual, someone is cut off. Now with the Page of Wands followed by the Knight of Wands, this could be your energy, but somebody wants to come in quickly and have a new start, okay? You may have already, this could be a partnership that you have a family with, or maybe there was a misunderstanding, but there's definitely that mending feeling that needs to happen. I don't know if you've been dealing with the Seven of Wands, if something has been defensive in this past with this individual, or maybe you were extremely defensive. But I feel with the Three of Wands energy here next to the Page of Wands, and I feel like you might be dealing with the Cup who's unemotional. Somebody was definitely feeling the tension here, okay? Wanting that happy family life, but it not really happening, okay? Now look how this baby is gnawing on a bone here. There's this feeling of wanting to move away from the pain, move away from the hardship. With the Five of Wands next to this, okay? I feel like you may have felt in the past that there could have been, for those of you in a relationship with children, that the children may have been involved in this, but it's like trying to get away, trying to like, listen, I feel defeated, I feel really upset, I feel like I need to block myself, okay? Give myself that passion of like, nope, no more, not doing that anymore, okay? Whoever was running away wounded, and I feel like that came out like to the point of somebody really running away wounded, okay? They basically barred the doors, okay? The energy of barred the doors is basically a protection mode, okay? I feel like with the Emperor next to this Knight of Wands, someone is definitely coming back to fix a situation. Now, I feel like because you have the Emperor right across from this Hermit energy, you may have been in a situation where there was just so much turmoil and so much angst and so much like people coming at you that you just needed a breather, okay? That actually when this person went the other direction, went away, right? Went into this like, okay, I'm out of here mode. It actually gave you some relief. Like, look at her. She's hanging out on the couch. She's quite happy with herself. Now, I feel like with this week's energy, it's just like a lot of like coming in quickly. It's that going to distance with that Knight of Wands energy. I feel like you may have been extremely like, here, I've had enough. Like I'm not fighting this anymore. I don't want to have this fight anymore. I'm willing to just like, whatever. I'm like, she's not really like, she's just giving her arm out, okay? It's basically like, listen, I'm not going to fight this anymore. This isn't worth me having us having this argument. Like, we're in this together, okay? I feel like you need that time out, that time break. And I do feel like it's strongly here with that King of Wands energy. He is all about action oriented, okay? He's about getting started. Do you see how like he's making a weapon basically out of that bone? He's like, all right, let's get this situated. Let me get my leg back on so I can start moving around and fix myself, okay? So I feel like you have taken the time to fix yourself and get yourself in gear, and that this individual is seeing that and wanting to really rush in, to make some kind of an apology. I'm actually really surprised the Page of Cups did not come out of here, because I feel like there is this sense of wanting an apology in place here, Aries. But there's this lot of energy of wanting to have a new start, and I think it's this individual who wants to have a new start, a start over, really realizing how defensive that they may have come off of, that they realize that they probably left not in good shape, but it's kind of like they just needed a breather themselves to collect themselves together. But it was like when they did that, you were like, psh, that's fine, whatever. I almost feel like they're the ones who's reaching back and that door is you know, basically blocked. You see how these are coming in there and he's coming through? It's like, nope, I need this time for me to put myself together. I really need this time to put myself together, right? Literally put my leg together so that I can feel like I can be part of that again, that we, you know, we can mend things on there. You do realize how important this relationship is to you. It's just that you need a break. I feel like that for this week, especially for you, Aries, is that you just need a break. Like some of you, this might be a partnership. Others of you, this might just be a friend, you know, who like kind of ran out and was really quick with her words and was unemotionally, like emotionally detached in a sense, that really left you like, what's going on? What's happening, right? All right, if that message resonated with you, go ahead and hit the like, comment below. I love to see everybody's comments, but also because, you know, I can exchange energy much easier when I see when it resonates with people. All right, so we have Leo next. We are going to shuffle these cards really good and get started with Leo. Let's get started with Leo. A couple more shuffles and we're good to go, Leo. Okay, Leo. What does Leo need to know for the last week of October? What does Leo need to know? Messages are here for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? What messages do we have for Leo? Here we go. We have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, definitely a relationship. Six of Cups. We have the Three of Hazards reversed. We have the King of Cups, the Fool, the Ten of Cups, Strength, and Leo, Two of Hazards. Feeling a little bit like what's going on. All right, overall energy here is the Knight of Swords. Something's happening quickly. It's that's go the distance. Something is definitely coming in, rushing in towards you. Feel that strongly for you, Leo, that is rushing towards you. So here's that fixing we got. And, you know, Aries just got this too as well. The King of Wands, he's all about being passionate, creative, action-oriented to get things done, right? Being creative, trying to put things together, all right? So there's definitely something where you may have been hurt in the past, wounded you really tough. You see how he's putting a drill in there and he's putting his leg back on? I feel like this is definitely towards a relationship. We definitely have two of the same suit here, so like-minded people, a relationship that's already established. But we have the Queen of Wands, so these two together are basically passionate and ready to go. We have a nurse here who's very empathetic, but she's also holding her arm. So I feel like you both were hurt at one point. This person, either you have children with or you feel very childlike with them. But do you see how different they are, the contrast of how different it is? It's like you still love them even though they might be completely different from you or have a really dark side, okay? And still smiling as a zombie. Look at that. So something wasn't working in the past. With the Three of Hazards reversed, this is all about working together, right? Coming together. Let's all come together and get, you know, play around with our zombie dog. You know, he's playing fetch. But with this in reverse, it's about not working together, okay? I feel for many of you, you might, and this I feel is your energy, even though it's water energy. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But do you see how you're just above the water? It's like going through a lot of emotions. I think that you went through a lot of emotions because things weren't working out, okay? Weren't working out in the way that you wanted it to be. And the same thing for the other individual. It could be both like, you know, what it is. I feel for you, though, that you're looking to basically make amends, okay? That's that whole mending card from the beginning here that we said in the collective energy. And if you didn't see the collective, you should watch it, because these go hand in hand with each other. The Fool's about taking a risk, but I feel like he's coming out to apologize, okay? What I find funny, and they just noted to me, okay, he's at a funeral, he's having a picnic, right? But do you see all the hands coming out of the ground? To me, it's like, ugh, we're still alive. It's still alive to have this new beginning. And even though there might be some hardships of like wanting to go back in the past and fix a situation, it's like they realize all of the turmoil around them, that, yeah, there's going to be things popping out on them, but they're willing to still bring their picnic basket and flowers and give respect, okay? I feel like for many of you with this family, it's taken great strength to get through this, but you do this week. You know, might be a time for a need for a vacation with the strength in place here, and this is your own energy, Leo, with the strength here, but it's taking great strength. But you see in the background of this is basically the family enjoying themselves on an island while the rest of the world is in explosion. And I feel like you're just not letting that get to you, okay? That you've gone the distance, and you're moving past this. Now, this quickness that comes in, this feeling of like, we're gonna come in and fix the situation, you might feel a little bit restricted. With the Two of Hazards here, and this is Earth energy, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but do you see how he's got him chained, but they're like, he seems really like, he's like, look, no, we're going the distance and so forth, but you might feel a little bit like, I don't want to get to the level where I feel chained. Like, I want to make sure that it's an equal give and take. I want to make sure that we're on equal ground. I don't want to feel choked, okay? And this might be the other individual coming back to say that to you, but I feel that there's this need to clear something up, okay? Make sure something is cleared so that you can be happy. Because look how happy this guy looks. He's like, no, everything's okay. He's safe now because I have him on a chain like a dog. But like the zombie doesn't look happy. It's like, no, I want to move and eat brains. Just saying. Just saying there, Leo. All right, Leo, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit that like and comment below. And make sure that you stay in for the collective shamanic healing at the end, okay? We are going to move to Sagittarius. Let's get to Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius, you are next. We're going to do a couple quick shuffles and we will get started with you, Saggies. One more shuffle. All right, Saggies, here we go. What does Saggy need to know for the last week of October? What does Sagittarius need to know for the last week of October? What messages do we have for Sagittarius? What messages do we have for Sagittarius? We have the Five of Cups, Death reversed, the Knight of Cups. There's an offering here. An Ace of Wands, definitely. Ace of Hazards. Woo, Saggies. Two aces. Eight of Wands. Two of Wands. Choices here. King of Wands reversed and the King of Hazards reversed. Okay, overall energy is that Chariot. Man, you guys, you can't get any more validation that there's quick movement coming on with this weekly reading, okay? With this mending. All right, I feel for many of you with this Chariot energy, and this is a major arcana. Do you see how they kind of rush through to kill all those zombies? I feel like you might have felt this way with this relationship, that it's like, no, we need to like figure this out, and I don't care who's in the way. We are figuring this out together, okay? Now, we have the Five of Cups. This could be you or the other individual as well. This is water energy here, okay? But somebody's really focused on a loss here, okay? And, you know, look at the environment that they're in. They're in the cemetery, the kid's on their lap. But I feel like, and this is water energy, so we have Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But I feel like even with the turmoil of the zombie apocalypse going behind them, they're still making time to reflect on the loss, okay? I feel like with death reverse, it means that this ending of a relationship is actually not happening. It means that something's being mended, okay? It means that there's something has to be clarified here. Now we have the Knight of Cups energy, so this could be a water sign coming in, but I feel like somebody is coming in to make an offer of an apology, okay? Wanting to put sense to the situation. Now he's bringing in the brain, so I'm thinking in the sense, all right? Now, I feel strongly that this is an offer for a new beginning as an apology as to like, hey, can we start over again? You know, here's a little piece of meat here. But it actually, with the two aces here, and do we have the Two of Wands here? We do, and it just said Two of Wands, double check. It's having those choices, right? It's like when you have Two of Wands, it's a choice, which you do have on here. And I feel like the choice is going to be up to you if you want to take this bone or not, all right? But look how she is coming out of the ground, okay? She still got her pretty bracelet on, but she's still able to say, I'm alive, even though she's a zombie. So I feel like it's been going through all of the hardship to get to this point. Now we have the Eight of Wands, okay? But do you see how she's being here chased by the zombie and like, oh, what's going on here? I really feel like this person's coming and rushing in to like just make the apology, and they just might not be in the best shape, okay? Coming towards you. You see that bone? I feel like here's the bone. They might feel really shitty about what they put you through, okay? I'm feeling like they're like, no, let's fix this situation, okay? With the Two of Wands energy, that's again, that telling you it's wanting to have that new start. Like, no, which direction do we go? Like, where can we go? Which one do you want to go? But you see how they're rushing out here? So I just feel like they're coming in really large, really quickly, like barreling over stuff. And making you like, what? Wait, what? Like, what's happening here? I'm not sure, like, you know, like Saggies, if like that's how you are feeling, or this other individual, if you're rushing back. So we have the King of Wands and the King of Hazards reversed. So with these two kings reversed, okay? Now, we're going to start here with the King of Wands. This is about him fixing something and putting his leg on here. Now, passionate, creative, it's basically, you know, wanting to take action on this. I feel like this person's very broken down, is not sure how to put his leg back on with it reversed, meaning like they are coming in a little bit wounded, you know? This is that energy of saying that they're not quite healed yet, but they're still coming in anyway. With the King of Hazards, now this is a really interesting King of Hazards card, King of Pentacles. And I really had to look at it again because I'm like, wait, what? Because the King of Pentacles to me is all about being rich and grounded and stable. And I feel, do you see how he's like a zombie, but he's trapped in here? You know, this is a businessman who's still trapped in the sense of like needs to move forward. I feel like this is basically a metaphor of the stability that was within this relationship, that it got really ugly, and you might have been the main stable point in this relationship, that you were always the one to really make the mending happen, and it's like you can't even put the effort into this, right? You were refrained from doing it. And I think that the reason you're refrained from doing it is that you're just focused on the loss, Saggies. I don't think you're necessarily focused on you know, or just feeling the pressure of it, okay? So I don't know if you're going to be expecting this, but it is coming in quickly, and I feel like the apology is going to happen soon for you guys, all right? So Saggies, if you like that, go ahead and hit like, comment below, let me know if this resonated for you. And we are going to get in the collective for the healing cards for fire signs. All right, let's get into the collective for fire signs. Some healing cards that we can get for you. All right, let's see what we have for fire signs. My dog is like making a nest on the couch and so loud right now. He has to take like all the blankets, make it a mess, and then he doesn't sit on the blankets. Pets are weird. All right, let's see what healing messages, additional healing messages we have for fire signs. We need to know. We have honoring your energy. Sexual energy. Unlimited possibilities. Honoring your energy. This is about that reflection, that mending, okay? I really feel like it's really taking the time to allow yourself to heal, okay? Especially allowing yourself to heal. Now, what I love about this sexual energy, now the sexual energy doesn't necessarily mean it's like, woo, I'm hot for you, I'm here I come and trotting. It's that desire, it's that passion, it's that desire that I feel is coming up, and it could be even in creativity, but this is the same movement as Go the Distance, guys. This is the same absolute movement of that, and it's coming forward, it's pushing forward. What is it pushing forward? I feel like it's pushing forward with those unlimited possibilities that it's possible to mend something. You know, the thing is with a tree is that it goes through seasons, okay? It's not always at its fullest potential with fruition, with leaves and stuff like that. It needs to shed. So sometimes we need to shed old things so that new things come about. So really be reminded of that, and Spirit's here to remind you of that as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed your last weekly reading for October, and happy Halloween again, and I will see you guys next week for November readings.